Greg Biffle's path into NASCAR began quietly, long before trophies and headlines. In the mid-1990s, while competing in the Winter Heat Series, his raw talent caught the attention of former champion and broadcaster Benny Parsons. Parsons saw something special and personally recommended Biffle to Jack Roush, a connection that would change the course of his life. From the outside, Biffle's career looked straightforward, wins championships in decades in racing. But beneath those results was a much more complex personal journey that unfolded slowly and mostly out of public view. Biffle was raised with simple values, often repeating that his parents taught him to treat people with respect and fairness. Those principles guided him as his career accelerated and his personal life took shape. After knowing each other for many years, Greg Biffle married Nicole Lunders in 2007. Their daughter Emma Elizabeth was born in 2011. For a long time, Biffle managed the pressure of professional racing while maintaining a quiet family life that rarely attracted attention. However, by 2013, cracks had begun to show. Legal filings later revealed growing disputes that gradually reshaped their relationship. In 2015, the couple separated, triggering formal legal proceedings in North Carolina involving property, living arrangements, and custody. Their divorce was finalized in 2016, marking a major turning point in Biffle's personal life. What followed would bring his private affairs into public focus. In 2017, Nicole Lunders and her mother filed a civil lawsuit alleging invasion of privacy. The case centered on cameras installed inside the marital home, including private areas. Biffle maintained that the system was for security, but the court ultimately ruled that the surveillance crossed legal boundaries within a marriage. In 2018, a jury found Biffle liable and awarded damages to the plaintiffs, concluding a case that permanently altered his public image. Throughout the proceedings, Biffle remained largely silent. His only recorded comments emphasized resolving matters through legal channels rather than public discussion. By late 2018, custody agreements regarding Emma were finalized, bringing the prolonged dispute to an end. As that chapter closed, Biffle's life began shifting in a new direction, both personally and professionally. By 2019, civil records showed Biffle in a new relationship with Christina Grosu that same year. Their son, writer Jack Biffle, was born. The formation of this new family marked a clean break from earlier turmoil. In 2023, Biffle and Grosu officially married, and public records list the family of four as residents of Statesville, North Carolina. During this period, Biffle stepped further away from full-time racing, appearing only occasionally in NASCAR events. Instead, his focus expanded into civil aviation. Biffle became the principal owner of GB Aviation Leasing, operating helicopters and light aircraft. His involvement went beyond personal interest. Emergency relief records from North Carolina list Biffle as participating in disaster response missions. During Hurricane Helen in 2024, his helicopter made multiple supply deliveries to isolated areas, assisting evacuations when roads were inaccessible. Later that year, NASCAR acknowledged his humanitarian efforts at an awards ceremony, marking the first time his name was honored for contributions unrelated to racing. That quieter, service-oriented life ended abruptly in December 2025. 2 days before Christmas. A Cessna Citation 550 registered 2 GB aviation crashed shortly after takeoff from Statesville Regional Airport. On board were Greg Biffle, his wife Christina, their children, Emma and Ryder, and 3 technical associates. Flight data showed the aircraft attempted to return to the airport minutes after departure. It crashed less than a kilometer from the runway, killing everyone aboard. Weather conditions included rain, limited visibility, and wind gusts. The end confirmed recovery of the aircraft's data recorder with investigation ongoing. The tragedy shocked both the racing world and the local community. NASCAR confirmed the deaths through an official statement and announced a private memorial. Messages poured in from fans and fellow drivers, though formal updates were limited to legal and investigative sources. To understand the weight of that final chapter, it helps to look back to the beginning. Born in 1969 in Vancouver, Washington, and raised in Camas, Biffle built his career from the ground up with no sponsors or connections. He raced local circuits, built his own cars, and funded his efforts personally. His breakthrough came in the Winter Heat Series of 1995 and 1996, where his performances led to the life-changing recommendation from Benny Parsons. Biffle joined Roush Racing's Truck Series team earning Rookie of the Year in 1998 and winning the championship in 2000. He later captured the Xfinity Series title in 2002 and moved to the Cup Series in 2003. Over more than a decade, he became known for consistency, earning 19 Cup Series wins and finishing second overall in 2005. Though he never won a Cup championship, his longevity and performance earned him a place among NASCAR's 75 greatest drivers. Greg Biffle's story is not defined solely by victories or controversies. It is a layered life shaped by ambition, mistakes, service, family, and ultimately tragedy. His legacy now exists beyond the racetrack, offering a fuller, more human picture of a man whose journey was far more complex than the statistics ever showed.